Good evening and hello everyone. नमस्कार, मैं हूँ डॉक्टर सुहानी मेंडोंसा और आपका स्वागत है मेरे टॉक शो में डॉक्टर सुहानी के संग आर्ट्स और कल्चर का संगम. As I said, November, it's my birthday month, so time to have a great time. uh, Today is indeed a very, uh, what do I say? I really don't know how to express myself on this one, but I'm going to try very hard. Uh, very creative, very expressive, very amazing kind of a zone that I am in today. And that's only because of the guest who I have with me. A wonderful, amazing fashion designer, artist, illustrator, the one and only Jamila Rounak. Let's welcome her with a round of applause, everyone. A warm welcome, Jamila. So good to see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Anytime. It's our pleasure indeed. So, uh, Jamila Ronak, all about her is that she is the most creative person. She says that creativity is my bridge connecting me to two worlds of art and fashion together. She's a graduate in fashion design and she is a self taught artist. Creative writing is one of her hobbies. She can work wonders whenever creativity comes into picture. And if all of you all are watching her backdrop, which is right behind, these are all the paintings which she has done herself. She does paintings, sketches, portraits, wall paintings, abstract art, and yes, she also holds art classes and workshops too. She is amazing at one particular genre of uh, art style, if I'm right in saying it, and that's called hyper realistic paintings. And if you see those paintings, you will say, is this a photograph? Is this a picture? And then Jamila will correct you and she'll say, this is my painting and it's a lot of hard work. That's what she's going to say. She is amazing with abstract artworks. She works on desired subjects, on color and theme. Yes, she's it's absolutely affordable art. She's very creatively skillful, and she art is her passion. Art is completely her passion, and we will be going to talk more about how she got to start uh, getting passionate about art. And so, without much ado, if I going to really start off, I really want to know, you being a fashion designer, you studied fashion designing, then you became a fashion designer. So, tell us, what is professionally, what have you done in that sphere as a fashion designer?
As a fashion designer, I actually started my mom's boutique. She was already having one boutique, so I just accompanied her in her boutique and just help her run just here and there. After 2 years, I got married, and then I got lifted to some other world wherein I got
Right.
introduced to one of the designers in Goa. So therein
Okay,
I had a
okay.
different experience of fashion design. Yeah.
Right, right. So, just for you all to know, as I, in my introduction of Jamila, I mentioned that she has studied fashion designing, and she studied fashion designing from Indore. She's basically from Indore. And where art is concerned, it was a completely a passion which came from watching her own mom, who's an amazing artist too. And the best part is when Jamila was telling me about her mom, she was saying that, mom used to always try various mediums. It was not the one particular type of art form that she would do. And ever since a child, Jamila has been watching her mom, and that's how she's got so passionate about art, so passionate about her paintings. So, Jamila, tell us about your journey as an artist. How it started off when you were a little child. So, tell us how it started off with you. When did you pick up that first sheet of paper and started drawing, or when did you pick up that first book and started coloring?
Right. So as I said, I don't even remember the age that I introduced to this world. My dad
Right,
brought a coloring book and some fancy crayons and sketch pens. Back in those days, when we as a kids has no idea okay, what are these colors, how does this work, and then he got me
right,
those stationeries out of nowhere. So I got so it's as a kid I was so fascinated to see all of these in my childhood days, and even mom doing
right,
such type of creative works around me. So I've got that ambience, I've got that atmosphere as a kid.
right,
So
right,
from there itself it started. She never
right,
taught me how to draw something. She never.
right,
She just corrected
right,
me. Okay, this is how it's done. And I also remember one day when my dad brought a very nice coloring book, and there was this doll sketched on it, and I was out of the skin color, so I had no other option. I filled in the face with the brown color, brown sketch pen, and my mom was so angry at me. Have you seen someone with this color? What's wrong with you? So that day I got okay. Let's not
right,
mess with this.
right.
So
How sweet. Let's not mess with it.
yeah, that's just
Okay, okay. Well, so to tell us more about the different mediums that your mom used to work on, and that used to really, really excite you,
yeah.
watching her.
So actually, my Nana ji, that like my
Father,
father-in-law,
yeah,
father. So yeah, so he was also an art. I think he's not he was not an artist, but he had this thing inside him.
yeah,
He was also that creative. He used to paint the cards with the help of the nails and filers. So
right, right.
it was kind of embossed art he used to do. And other than
Oh,
that, he was
wow.
a really good sketching and a painting person. So I think my
Okay,
mom
okay.
got it from there, and from there she passed on to me, and hopefully I'll pass it to my children then, and it'll get on and on and on for generations, because this thing should never
Right,
stop.
right,
Keep on
right,
going for
right.
generations and generations. So
Wow,
I
super.
still remember my mom collecting those pistachio shells, and then making some
Right,
beautiful potteries and art
right.
pieces out of it. And also she used sometimes those sand, and then tea, and then those pulses, which are
Oh, wow.
nowadays art and crafting for kids. But in those times, it
Right,
was like a new discovery, wherein you had no channel
yeah,
like net internet and this type of, so you had basically nowhere to look at. It was basically
correct.
whatever was around, she just created something out of it. So
Yeah, yeah,
she decorated my whole house with a beautiful creations every now and
yeah.
then. So
Nice.
it's been a journey since a childhood, I would say. Yeah,
Right.
it's still on, and hopefully I will decorate my home with
Yes.
my paintings.
How sweet, how sweet. How could it, how did it feel, because in your own home, I remember you telling me that you had so many creations of your mom all around in the house. So that made you feel absolutely ecstatic, right?
Yes, yes. Till date, she has this very amazing habit of keep on going and keep on learning something. So whenever I
Right.
go, since I'm married, it's been 4 5 years. But every time I
Yeah.
visit my mom's place, every time I see, I oh, there's something different on this wall. Oh, there's something with the the furniture placements and everything.
Right,
I don't know, she's crazy
right,
about this. She just don't like the permanent settlements at all, and even my dad. So just they keep on
right,
moving the furniture in and around the houses. They just keep on changing the colors of the curtains. Every time I
right.
visit my home, it's not the old one that I have been to earlier. So
Yeah,
she is like that, and
that,
basically
that's
that
great. Yeah, I think that's a streak of creative people. They always want something creative
something.
to do. And they just want to continue doing it. So that's wonderful. So tell me, Jamila, what is the kind of art form which you like? You like. I can see behind you there are wonderful paintings. That's done
Yes.
on. That's done on. What is the medium that's
So
done
I
on?
have, so this is
Yeah, yeah.
done with
Oh my
acrylic on
God.
canvas,
Oh my God. Look
and
at that.
this is one of my favorite piece that I have
Okay,
created so far.
right. This looks, it looks exactly like a picture. And it's a painting. How much time did it take to make this painting, Jamila?
It took me 2 to 3 weeks, like a straight two three
Wow.
weeks. I would say straight because even if I leave a single day painting it, I would lose interest. So I had to keep on going
Yeah.
at least a brush or two on the canvas each day. It was
Oh,
that tough for me.
but it
Otherwise, I
is
would have
so
lost the
realistic.
motivation to
Yeah,
do it.
it's so realistic. Look at the detailing that you have done. Oh my God, it's amazing. Coffee beans, wow.
Yes.
Time to have some coffee. So
Nice and fresh.
this is your hyper realistic paintings that you were talking
Yes.
about, right? Right, and
Yes.
it
Yes.
is it
Yes.
is it is amazing. It's just awesome. I just can't believe it. That it's so realistic. It really looks like it is a picture, and you've actually painted it. Wow, that's brilliant. Uh, what are the other mediums that you work on, Jamila, besides this hyper
Yeah.
realistic painting? What
Well,
are the other mediums you work on?
so hyper realistic is a type of painting that I'm working on, and apart from that, I'm also working on abstract art forms. But the
Okay,
mediums that I use every time differ. But mostly I work with acrylic colors, and apart from
okay,
acrylic colors, I do work with charcoal. I work with color pencils and then soft pastels and then
okay, okay,
watercolors. Uh, so
okay.
basically, I just want to explore each and every medium available.
Everything.
I just want to
Wow.
keep on going. Anything, just get it, and just I'll start exploring it. So it's like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you have ever since you've got married, your life has become quite nomadic because you have been moving from place to place, traveling a lot. So, tell us some of your experiences, especially. I remember, your experience in London that you had, and then the experience you had in Goa, specifically, based to your art. If you could
Right.
please share.
Sure. So the business or the thing that my father-in-law is, he was a bank manager, so he got
Right.
promoted very often, and
Mm.
I think for past couple of years he didn't take any promotions because of the kids, and they have the studies, so they have to be at one place. But after a certain
Right.
point, he decided let's move on in career because it's time for retirement and so on. So he just
Mhm.
kept on accepting the promotions, and we kept on moving from here and there, and we explored so many places. And
Wow.
in Goa itself, we got 3 times transferred, and then after that we
Okay.
moved back in Mumbai, and then in Mumbai we
Right.
got 2 times. But first we were in Vikhroli, and then we came back in Kharghar. So we just kept on moving here and
Right.
there, and
Right.
my heart finally felt like, okay, this is what I love, because I don't like the permanent thing that's happening in my life. I just want to keep on going and just exploring
Yeah.
places. and
Yeah.
then and then even my husband is like that. He is into merchant navy, so he has no particular place to stay, so he can be anywhere. unlike my dad. So
Right.
he just kept on moving. So I have been one time on him with him on board. Like I have been on
Yeah.
ship for 3 4 months. So
Yeah.
there also I started exploring my creativity because I had this lone time to be myself and nobody to disturb,
Yeah.
no outside world, no internet connections. So it's the best time to be yourself and to be on the canvas. And
Right.
so this thing really I think it really excites me that it just keep on, yeah, chalte
Yeah.
raho bas, just keep on exploring
Yeah.
places, just keep
That,
on exploring whatever gets in your way.
that's great.
Nothing
So,
should
so
be permanent, I think.
yeah. 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 So tell us about your experience in London.
Yeah, so this one time we visited Glasgow for 3 4 months due to his study
Right.
purpose. So therein I had
Right.
3 4 months. He was so busy into studies and all of that, but I was totally free. I had to do something, otherwise I would go mad. So I just
Correct. Correct.
took my colors. Yeah, I took my canvas, I took my colors along, and then I started painting. And then one
Right.
fine day I thought, let's just sell it, let's see if I get some response or so. And
Right.
then surprisingly people started liking my work, and it got sold out. And I started creating more, and then it got sold out. So it was like a first appreciating thing for me, that
Super.
it was like you are doing something for your own good,
Yeah.
and it's getting sold out and you're getting money out of it. What better
Yeah.
than this can happen to a person?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
I'm playing with the colors on canvas, and
Yeah.
people are liking it, they're buying it, I'm getting money out of it, and I'm getting to do what I like. So
Like the
I just
most.
kept on
Yes.
going
Yes.
going on and on and on. Yes.
And that was the time that you started doing abstract art, right? In
Yes,
London,
yes, yes.
and that's what which was most appreciated by
Yes,
everyone out there.
yes. So this was like my very initial abstract artworks, which I nowadays when I see it, okay, what did I
Right?
do? But it
Yeah.
was the first thing that that I started doing. So I'm actually a little proud of it, because just because of these type of works that I am doing, I have been able to do
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
good nowadays.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh wow, that's awesome. Fantastic. So these are your abstract works. Yeah. That's
Yeah,
really
so
really good.
these are my
Yeah.
abstract work.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. That's great, Jamila. It's great to know that, when you went to London, you got such a good response from them. It is really, really, really good. I really want to know from you that uh, no formal training in art. It's just your pure passion which has got you this far. And of course, you are traveling more in the journey of your passion that as we can see. Uh, Tell me, ever did you feel that okay, you're going through like an absolute low, the lowest point that oh my God, now I just can't create. I just can't think of what to draw on that canvas. Uh, have you experienced that?
Yes, actually, there was this point in my life when I told you about my journey in UK. It was wonderful, where I did
Right,
something and people loved it, and it was really appreciated. And I started putting
right,
that on internet, and there also I started
right,
getting a lot of likes and comments that do something for us. I started getting commissioned artworks that we have this photograph, create something for us. So I just thought, let's create my own collection, let's exhibit it somewhere. Okay, so
right.
then I started creating something when I was in Goa. So I
Hmm.
one fine day I thought, let's take an opinion, or let's just bring this thing to the galleries, and let's take their opinion, what they have to say. And then that was like a reality check for me, wherein I my bubble was burst like that. Okay, you are new to this world. There's a lot to be explored out there. It's not just one day
Right,
you go on and just paint the canvas and be famous. No, it's not like that. It
right,
doesn't work that way.
right.
So this guy told me that you are आपकी work से ऐसे लगता है you are really immature. And I said, okay, I'm not that. I'm not a 50 or 60-year old woman.
Yeah.
I am immature, and I accept that. Okay, if my artworks are reflecting that, that's fine. I will take some time. I will take some time to groom myself, to
True.
groom my
True.
artworks, and
Right.
it did really help me a lot. And that was actually a very low point for me. I literally stopped painting for 2 3 months because I felt like, okay, whatever I'm creating, it has already been happened. Then what's the
Yeah.
point of doing it? And if somebody says that
So,
this is we have seen earlier, and this is I've
right.
seen earlier, and this is like a copy of something, so it's so embarrassing to hear such comments. So that was a
Right.
very low point for me. But I learned a lot after that particular point, and I really thank that person to give me a light of
Yes.
a strike.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you need a good
Reality check.
realization of
I like
this.
the way
You need
you
to
said
work
it.
on this. Yeah.
So, tell me, how did you come out of it? How did you overcome it? How did you get back to, your artworks, and said that, okay,
So
now I need to start.
I think I would say ki, whenever you feel low, whenever you have this type of depression feeling and stuff like that, you should always talk to your friends. You should always talk to the people you know, the people who you know inside out. Who I mean, they know you inside out, so they are the
Right,
best person to judge on something and give you advice on something. So I did
right,
talk to many friends. I did talk to my husband, and they were like, it's not end of the world. It's not like it's something that you will be creating on one day. It's a journey.
right,
You have to start it. It just cannot
right,
lose hope in first step, because this was my first step. And he was
right,
like, just keep on going, just keep on exploring it. Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's putting up this point on you. Somebody's
yeah,
watching your step. Okay, this she's doing and she's right, she's wrong. No,
right,
nobody's doing that. It's your journey. You
right,
have to do it, and you cannot
right,
expect every time it's going to come out perfect and people is going to appreciate it. So you have to
right,
take all the negatives and positives, because this is
right,
what makes you as a person. This is what makes you as an artist. So that
right,
was the turning point in my life, actually. And from there in, I'm still
right.
looking for my style, my own personal style, wherein people will say, this painting belongs to Jamila. Okay, this is her
Jamila,
work.
yeah,
Just looking at the
yeah,
picture, this is the way she does the stroke work. And people
right.
would die to copy my work, and that would be a proud moment for me.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely, that day will definitely come. So it's amazing, Jamila. This is such an inspiration to so many people, that how you came about it, and how you went through that entire low, and then you said that, okay, fine. You had your uh, a husband to support you, you had your family to support you, and you got out of it. You had your friends who you spoke to. I think that was something which is very, very valid, what you spoke right now. When you are in a low, you need to communicate, you need to talk about it, and you got over it. And we are seeing such wonderful works of yours. I need to tell all our viewers out here that Jamila has this wonderful painting of seven horses. Please go and check her out. She is available on all social media handles. She's there on Instagram. She is there on Facebook. Please go and check her work out. She's got this amazing painting of seven horses, which is brilliant, which is brilliant. And online, people liked it, and actually, people ordered it. So uh, it is a work which is really, really wonderful, which is a must see for everyone. Do go on Instagram and check her out. She is very much present out there. By her name only, Jamila Ronak, and you will
Jamila,
see the
no
most.
complications
Yeah,
whatsoever.
yeah. You'll see the most amazing creative works, most amazing artworks on her Insta page. Well, this brings me to ask you that, social media is something which has really, really been a great help to a lot of people, especially people who are starting their businesses, or people who are, upcoming artists and all. What has your experience been?
Social media is like I will speak in a different language here. It's like this is an audience, and you are a dancer or actor performing in front of them, and you get comments, you get
Yeah.
live comments, whether it's nice,
Yeah.
whether it needs to get changed, whether it needs to get upgraded or something like that.
Right.
So
Right.
you get a lot of motivation, you get a lot of disappointment, but you have to deal with it.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. And these are the people who bring you up and sometimes take you down. So
Mm.
you are the one who has to decide whether to go up or take it really low. So
Yeah.
it's totally up on you how you take it. But this
Right.
social media platform helped me a lot. It did a
It
lot.
helps a lot.
And I got many clients from Instagram and Facebook just looking at my work. They said, okay, I want
Wow.
something for
Super.
my home, I want something for my office.
Yeah.
So that
Yeah.
really helped me a lot and still helping me these days.
Super. Yeah, fantastic. So, tell me, you are an artist where it was absolutely a passion turned into your artworks, okay? And so today, if I ask you, do you think formal training is necessary for an artist?
I don't think so. I think it's within you. It's inside you. You just need a little bit of refinement. I would say it doesn't mean you need a formal training. You need a degree. You need a name that you have done this from so and so. It doesn't really
Right.
matter.
Uh,
I remember some famous say some famous person saying this quote that you can acquire degree, you can acquire something really high, you can add name to it, but you can still be stupid and dumb. So it doesn't really count. Yeah, so the
yeah,
smartness and the caliber and the talent that you have has nothing to do with your degree. It has nothing to do with it.
correct.
You can
Right.
you can hold a degree of masters and still be an illiterate or uneducated. It
Right.
is
Right.
like that
Right.
because
Right.
you just need to keep on going. You just need to refine yourself day by day, and that happens from within, and that happens
Right.
from observing things, and you can do it like that. You don't need
Okay.
I personally think you don't need a training for that.
That's a wonderful thought, Jamila. It's really nice to know that from you, and it's very true when you say that. Yes, today just because you are getting a particular degree doesn't mean that you know it all. It's the experience that counts, which is very much true. And today, if you want to refine yourself more into any stream, you have got so many courses happening online. You have got so much happening on YouTube that you can just, go online and get yourself more refined in whatever work that you are doing, in whatever stream of work that you're doing. So that's absolutely present out there. And now, thanks to this pandemic, everything has gone online. So,
Online, yes.
online has become the world for everyone. That's
And
there. So,
convenient.
yes, yes. So this has been a fantastic and very creative and very artistic conversation with you, Jamila. It was great conversing with you and getting to know about the wonderful artworks that you do and how it was your passion, it was your drive, your inner drive, which got you to be an artist. And of course, seeing your mom growing up, watching her uh, your mom being an artist, watching her all the time. That's something where we share something in common, Jamila. For me, my singing, whatever I know about singing, is thanks to my mom because I used to listen to my mom as a child. And today, if know anything a little bit about singing, it's only thanks to that. So I guess, yes, that really makes a whole I think it's something which uh, completely is motivating us, seeing your own mom perform, seeing your own mom's artwork. I remember when how excited you were when you said that you have to, like, every part of my mother's house has got some kind of artwork of hers, So that's wonderful. And when you grow up seeing that, and all your life you've seen that, so I guess it's something which is going to come very, very easily, and it is something which is going to become a part of you. So this was a fantastic conversation. Really enjoyed having this creative conversation with you. Let me tell all our viewers and let me remind all of you all that Jamila's works are something really, really, really creative, and it's like you cannot, some of her works are unbelievable. Like the ones which she showed, you would just feel that it's a picture, it's a photograph, but no, it's her artwork which she has made it herself. And let me tell you and remind all of you that it is absolutely affordable art. So, all you people out there who want wonderful artworks for your walls, in your house, in your offices, to gift a friend, there are so many occasions that we can gift a painting to, that we can gift an artwork to. And I can only think of one name, and that's Jamila Rounak. So do connect with her on social media. That's on Facebook and on Instagram. Please do visit her page. And I'd urge each and every one of you all to please do visit my YouTube channel too, Dr. Suhani Mendonza. And please do like, share, and subscribe and comment on our talk shows that we do. And I really want to thank
let's
everyone for the support that you all have given us on our talk show, that's
let's
Ted
let's
at
end with
Suvi's
a
Pub.
song. Let's end with a song with your beautiful voice. Please, please.
Okay, I will.
I've
I
heard
will
you
sing
singing
one.
before.
I will. But before I go, I want to say, as I always say, stay safe, be positive, and all you wonderful people out there, if there is something bothering you, please don't keep it bottled up within you. Please go and discuss it either with a friend who you trust,
Right.
your family member who you trust, or your inner circle, just the way Jamila mentioned about herself. So that was so inspiring that she shared it. I really want to thank you, Jamila, for sharing, because this is something which is going to inspire a whole lot of people. Instead of keeping it bottled up within you, if you share, you never know, this the problem that you're facing, someone else may face the same problem, and you may help them out too. So on that note, we shall say bye bye to everyone. But before that, I'd like to sing one line
Yes.
of song for Jamila
Yes.
and Susanna. So I'm going to sing this film song, Hindi song, which is very relevant during the pandemic, and this is how it goes. कुछ पाके खोना है, कुछ खो के पाना है, जीवन का मतलब तो आना और जाना है। यही है जीवन का मतलब, आना और जाना। बस तो definitely we'll see you all soon again with a lovely episode of Tet and Tet series. And today you all were here on my talk show, that's Dr. Suhani ke Sang, Arts or Culture ka Sangam, in collaboration with Brand Hue here. And thank you so much, Jamila Ronak, for coming on
My
my show.
pleasure.
It was great having you. On this note, bye bye. Have a great evening. God bless each and every one. Bye bye.
Bye.